Hi everybody, this is Doctor Who Season 3, Episode 3, Part 3, a lot of threes, of The Mythmakers, and this episode is called Death of a Spy. The last we saw, Vicky and Stephen were being held in Troy and had been threatened by Cassandra with death. The Doctor was asked to strike Ian down with a lightning bolt, but obviously didn't. The TARDIS is also in Troy, but there's kind of a separation thing going on with Vicky, Stephen and the Doctor. I do apologise guys, I keep going to say Ian and then my brain has to like stop itself. It's hurting. What's kind of functionality is just gone. I'll see how this one goes. The last episode I didn't really enjoy it very much. Thinking back, it might just be because it's so damn hot and I'm about to pass.
God! Kill her! Kill both of them!
God! Chief Arms! Oh, since when have you given orders to the military? I am in command here.
Your success has gone to your head.
Just before you start sneering
Yeah, but
at this
Stephen,
stuff,
like,
perhaps
just
you should know that
let
his
himself
name
be
is
caught, so-
Diomede.
Obviously he doesn't know that.
If
Paris
you look in the
doesn't know
Greek
that.
army list, you'll see he's quite a catch.
Which none but you could have caught, O Lion of Troy.
Oh. Well, there you are, you see. Right, go on. Tell them, Diomede.
But Paris claims Diomede here as a Greek prisoner, and Cassandra claims that you are a Greek spy.
And a sorceress.
Yes, quite. After all, you do claim to know the future.
Yes, but don't you see
Hush, my child. This war with the Greeks has been going on for 10 long years. And frankly, we are very bored with being penned up here. Now, if you are what you really say you are, as a pledge of good faith to us, you must either give me information that will lead to our speedy victory.
Oh, yes, I think that's all very fair.
Where are they taking us?
To the dungeons, and don't worry, you'll find them quite comfortable. I often spend an hour down through there myself when I've got tired of things up here.
How long do you intend to keep us there?
What do you do in your spare time? Well,
No,
there's a
really,
dungeon in my
Cassandra,
house and
though
I
that
go
may
and
be
sit in
true
it
in
and
your
it's the
case,
best.
Diomede. But I trust Cressida will join us before tomorrow evening.
What does it look like? The flying machine. Looks like a parchment dart to me. My boy makes these to annoy his tutors. Excellent. Since you're so familiar with this project, then it's so much easier for me to talk to you. Come along. Huh. Now, of course, you realize that we can build a much larger one capable of carrying a man. I see. Then you pour water over it, let it dry in the sun, and what happens then? It begins to smell. Never mind that. It shrinks. Now, allow me to demonstrate. You place the flying machine thus, as you would an arrow, in a bow, and let it go. What happens? The machine flies in the air with a soldier clinging to its back.
Succeeded beautifully. Thanks, Diomede.
Oh, look, Big Fair! How was I to know that you'd managed to get round King's
You
Fire?
might have guessed I know how to take care of myself.
She is quite good
Couldn't
actually.
you have disguised yourself as a Trojan? It would have been far more
Because I
sensible.
haven't got a Trojan uniform. If you're so clever at looking after yourself, you better start thinking of a way to get out of here. And fast.
What do you mean, fast?
Yesterday, the Doctor was given 2 days to capture Troy. Some fool throwing stones at us. Probably stirred up by Cassandra.
Except for her, they were all quite
Is it
friendly.
Troilus?
It's the Cyclops!
What?
A servant of Odysseus! The Cyclops! Can you understand me? Tell them that I found our other friend. Yes? That they mustn't attack Troy. That's it, the city. They mustn't attack Troy until the day after tomorrow.
Thank you. I thought I'd been forgotten. You can tell me what's going on while I eat.
I'm not allowed to talk to you.
Why not?
I'm on duty.
Can't you even...
I'm sorry, Cressida, but I must obey orders.
I'd really like to know what food's on our plate. Does it need a component?
I made a mistake with my calculations.
A mistake?
Yes, I'm afraid we must face up to it, Odysseus. Man was never meant to fly.
Wasn't he, though? Well, that seems to me a great shame. If your machine won't work, Doctor, I propose to fly you without it.
What do you mean?
Simply this, that my catapult is ready, and it seems a great pity to waste it.
A horse?
Is that supposed to be funny?
It should be a huge horse, about 40 feet high.
What good would that be?
And hide people
We
in
build it
it.
hollow, and we fill it with soldiers and leave it on the sandy plain for the Trojans to capture it.
And it's just possible that the Trojans will come out and take the horse back into the city.
But I love adventure.
Yes. I know what you
So
mean.
does our Vicky.
Well, what is this idea of yours?
Well, it's all perfectly simple.
Nonsense. Show them the plans, Doctor. Quite revolutionary. What do you make of that?
Plan B.
Well, it's a horse. Then we fill it with a picked team of soldiers. Well, then what do? You take to the ships and sail away. To make the Trojans think you've all gone.
Excellent. Now, that is a good idea.
You all come back again, of course.
Why is there always a catch in it?
None of this must happen before nightfall.
Now, Achilles will take his myrmidons and hide out upon the plain. I thought you said the best warriors would be in the horse. So they will be. I shall be there with my Ithacans. Eh? What more do you want?
A drink.
There, I've finished. That was lovely.
I still don't know what it was.
Then, I'd better go. I've stayed here far too long as it is already.
Oh, but, aren't you going to take some food to Diomede?
Why?
Well, perhaps he's hungry too.
But he's a Greek. He deserves to be hungry.
Well, perhaps so, but you can't let him starve.
I won't starve. Yes, I will. But I don't suppose anyone will take any notice.
Do your best anyway.
Naturally. I'll let you know what happens. Perhaps I can come back later on, if there's any news, that is.
Well, you know where to find me, don't you? I mean, I don't expect I should be going out or anything.
I suppose not. Well, goodbye
He
for the
looks a lot
present.
older than 17 though.
Cressida.
I think I could get to be quite happy here in time.
I hate to remind you, but time is the one thing we just haven't got.
But you said you'd sent a message to the doctor.
Yeah, well, I think I have. It's hard to tell with the Cyclops. In any case, your new boyfriend came in before I finished telling him everything.
Let's hope he did understand.
Yeah.
And let's hope he got out of Troy safely. Otherwise, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Nice
I
little
only
model
wish I shared
made
your
out of like
confidence.
kids' craft sticks there.
Oh, what's the matter with you?
Have you no faith in your own invention? No, Odysseus, it isn't that, but I just didn't like the look of those fetlocks. They no safety margin at all.
Well, they haven't got to last forever. After all, we're not building one of the wonders of the
Looks like
world,
he's
are
everyone who
we?
could drink this
As long
guy.
as that horse gets us into Troy, it can collapse into a mare's nest for all I care.
Suppose it collapses whilst we're all in it, Odysseus, come here, quickly.
What is it now, Doctor? On my soul, you're making me as nervous as a bacchante at her first orgy.
Keep his distance from that peephole though.
Cressida! Cressida, wake up! You must come quickly.
What's the matter?
The Greeks are gone.
What do you mean?
Well, the whole fleet has sailed. And now there's not one to be seen. They've all gone home. The war's over.
I don't want to
No,
fight
he
anyone.
just wants to get out of that.
Well, you're the last of the Greeks now. Your friends have all sailed home without you.
Well, come on.
Absolute silence, everyone.
But
That includes you, Doctor.
How's he going to get out of this one?
the Greeks really gone?
Every last one.
Apart from Stephen.
There you are, Cassandra. I told you so. Do for goodness sake smile.
But, more important, I think I've just found the great horse of Asia.
You've done what?
Something uncommonly like it, anyway.
What on earth are you talking about?
The great horse
By the way,
of
before I
Asia.
told you, I kind of brought
Standing
it
all
on.
by itself in the middle of the plain, about 40 feet high and made of wood. I've just given instructions to have it brought into the city.
Slightly, there's a lot more emphasis on Vicky. I kind of have a feeling Vicky's going to leave pretty soon. If not the next episode, maybe the one after that with the Daleks, because everyone seems to leave in a Dalek episode. Susan left in Dalek episode, Babs and Ian have left in a Dalek episode, the episode after this is a Dalek episode. So, yeah, I kind of get the feeling she's not long left for this. Which is a shame, because she's really kind of come out of her shell a little bit. I don't really have an emotional attachment to her though, which is quite odd. But I think my attachment obviously with Susan and especially with Babs and with Ian as well. Obviously it all started with those guys. Whereas Vicky's obviously came into it later, as has Stephen. But so Vicky and Stephen I kind of haven't really created, as I said, an emotional attachment to. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this pans out. I'll see you in a bit.